Well, it is Tuesday night,
Yeah,
right?
man.
Tuesday?
Yeah, we're a little early tonight.
We said 8-ish.
Yeah.
And we're usually like, we mean we're going to be late.
Late.
But tonight we're right at 8.
Yeah.
So how have you been?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm gonna-
really excited about what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah, we're doing a short show tonight.
Mhm.
We've been bringing you kind of updates on March Madness. I'm going to tell you what, I'm a little deflated and sad.
I'm Ryan White, by the way.
Oh, I'm John Pope.
This
You're
is
watching the
the
Chain
Chain
Gang. They know us by now.
Like and share our page, y'all, so we can get this out there.
Yeah. March Madness is over.
Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet, man. What a tournament, though. I mean, it was so fun.
It was-
Plus, our bracket was crazy
It was
till
crazy.
the end.
Very crazy. I wonder, honestly, if we never had COVID, would it have been this great? I think it would have.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Hey, real quick before we get started with what we're going to talk about, we want to thank our sponsor, Dr. Kaiser,
Mhm.
our
I
chiropractor.
saw him the other day.
Yeah, he'll
So,
get you straight.
man. Yeah, man.
So,
I am a second-generation chiropractor, so chiropractic is my passion. I had a practice in Kansas City. My wife and I, Shauna, decided to get out of the city. We found Rogersville, and we set up shop here, and we love it. It's a cash practice only, so we want to keep it simple. We just have a flat rate fee for our patients. It brings me great joy to have patients tell me that they're feeling better all over. We not only treat the affected area, but we treat the whole body, the whole person.
I tell you what, I got this little back pain. I think I need to have him get that lined up for me.
well, you make an appointment. Or maybe he'll just come to the studio real quick and
I take that too.
crack your back. So, hey, like we said, normally we are Sunday night live at 7, but we've been doing periodic shows.
Yeah.
It's been fun, man. I've enjoyed coming in here covering.
Plus, it's always just good to see you.
I know, right?
I mean, that's the biggest joy.
Hey, before we get on topic, I got to ask you a question, and you know that's coming. So we are moving studios. We are building
yeah.
our own studio. So the Chain Gang will have their own sports studio. And you and I, a week or so ago, we went in there, measured things out.
Yeah.
And I said, man, this is what I would like in a table.
Yeah.
And you took over. And not only, you won't tell me what it is, though.
No.
You text me daily and tell me
No.
how amazing it is, but you won't tell me what the table looks
Yeah,
like.
so what I think I'm going to do, me and Steph, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go out to Tom's place and use one of his garages out there and build it out there. But I don't know if I'm going to do that because now you know where we could be. So I needed to be in an undisclosed location to do this work.
I don't like you. I've been excited. We got some signs ordered. We've
Yeah.
got some,
Memorabilia.
some Wildcat stuff coming.
You know there's going to be hog stuff in there.
and Oklahoma, right?
Oh, yeah, baby.
So, hey, I got to thinking the other night about March Madness, and I thought, we've got college football playoffs, we got the NBA playoffs, we got World Series playoff games. There seems to be this just big buzz about March Madness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bigger than any of those, I think.
Oh, by far.
And so I wrote down a few things real quick that what I think brings the best out of March Madness, or brings the best out of all of us in March Madness.
Let's hear
My first one is office pools.
it. Well, like ours.
Like our pool. I mean, we had a lot of fun with that. So no one's commenting. I've normally got like 2 or 3 comments
hurts
on
my
here.
feelings.
Maybe people can't hear us. I don't know. But office pools are cool because you don't even have to know about basketball to be
Right.
a part of it.
Yeah, and we saw some of that as the tournament was going through. Some people that, like my daughter, for example, she said at one point she was doing really well and then kind of fell off. But yeah, I mean, it's just fun. And like last night with Marv and Chris, dude, it was
Ballard.
intense.
Yeah. I wish I'd
Intense.
have been there.
It was fun.
But then I'm glad I wasn't. So, but no, I mean, I think those office pools where, like I said, you don't have to know about basketball, and it's that person that doesn't, and all of a sudden they're number one.
Right. And they don't know anything about basketball.
Like Marv. He doesn't know that much about basketball. So my second thing was school allegiances.
Oh, yeah, I've got that problem.
Well, for you this year, it was
It was
huge.
legitimized, though. You're right. This year, the Hogs, they played really well. But, when I fill out these brackets in the past, like I would pick my team that I thought that I really loved would win it all. Of course, they're not going to. Like I knew this year that Arkansas wouldn't win it. I did think they would go really deep, and they did. So, yeah, I get it.
But seeing your team go deep, and especially I've had a few years where Oklahoma, we're not a basketball school.
Yeah, but they've had some really good teams.
They have. And, we went far. And so those school allegiances and, it's funny because you'll see people, with their banners out and stuff for their school. So
you guys got a new coach.
We did, man. I'm excited.
What do you think about that hire?
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either.
I was thinking Oral Roberts.
I would take that guy too.
Yeah, but he's an alum, and he does amazing things with the team he has.
I think, just from my perspective, if that – I don't know what his name is. I just know he's a new coach for y'all from Loyola, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I look at that guy like that. Obviously, he can coach and he can recruit. Now think about how well that Loyola has done with whatever budget he had. Now he's going to go to OU
where the
money
yeah.
and facilities. He's going to recruit better and coach them.
Well, and there's that, euphoria around a new coach sometimes. It scares me because I want as a fan, I don't expect him to come in there and make a Final Four run next year.
Yeah.
You're recruiting players for a year or two from now.
Yeah.
Basketball is easier than football because you can come in as a freshman and ball out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some of them don't even do that.
Yeah.
They just go straight pro.
Yeah. So, no, I love the hire. I'm excited.
Who's still going to suck?
Texas. Texas. They get no love from us.
They lost Shaka. Who did they hire?
Oh, man, I just looked at it the other day, and I can't remember. But
who cares?
It was a coach
or still orange.
Or an alum. It doesn't matter. I don't follow Texas anything, so.
Anyway, I just know. They're going to suck still.
I wrote down Cinderella. Hey, Tom Baker. I wrote down Cinderella stories, and I think that could be the number one.
There was, in my opinion, quite a few this year. And I don't even know if you call them Cinderella. Like, what justifies a Cinderella? I think that's kind of variable. You look at UCLA, right?
Yeah.
The 11 seed. But it's
Oregon
UCLA.
State. Yeah.
And those are big programs. I mean, if they go far, it's not really – I don't think it's that shocking. But then you go ORU.
Yes.
That is a Cinderella. They're a small school.
There needs to be a clarification on Cinderella because I agree with you. I was looking at Oregon State, and I didn't even have them coming close to winning first round.
No.
But they're a Cinderella story.
Oh, yeah, they played great.
But they're not – no one's like out there promoting them because they're a big name school.
Yeah.
So
for me personally, I think it's like the little guy, like the North Texas, the ORU. Those are the schools, in my opinion, that are like Cinderellas. Like UCLA, I mean, my gosh, they're a powerhouse historically.
Yeah.
So them making a deep run doesn't really surprise me. They have great players.
So I was thinking when I wrote Cinderella story, I thought back to a show we did where we did our top 5 worst mascots. And I thought, I want a Cinderella team. So I think it was you or Little B. You made the mascot. It was the Cucumber Knight or something like
B.
that. Was that B?
I think so.
So the Cucumber Knight is a mascot at some school.
Uh-huh.
I want them to come in the number 12, 15. I don't care. Like lowest in the bracket.
Yeah.
People are like,
just make it.
They don't even have a travel bus. They've got an Uber from the hotel to the game because, and people. Their tallest player's 5'9", right?
Yeah.
But they're the Cucumber Knights.
Yeah, that's like the team, was it 2 years ago? And I misspoke at one of the shows. There was a 16 seed that beat a number 1 seed. It was the UMBC Golden
First
Retrievers.
Ever. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the Golden Retrievers.
What is that?
I think that was on our list too, but I'm all in team Cucumber Knight.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what? Mine would probably be the Gooey Ducks.
Yeah, you had the Gooey Ducks.
Gooey Ducks.
That doesn't even ring fear
I'm
in
just
anyone.
I'm just gonna encourage our listeners to go Google what a Gooey Duck is. It's GEODUCK.
That's bad. I put down last second shots, and we got to see that in the Zags versus UCLA.
Crazy.
There was a TikTok from somebody that was watching the game, and UCLA had just scored 3 seconds left, and UCLA fans are going crazy. They're not even watching the TV, and all of a sudden, like everyone just stops. You know, when Suggs hit that 3-pointer with
crazy.
So 3-pointer shots. Here's my favorite. Not my favorite. I mean, all these are my favorites, but you look every year at the college football playoffs.
Yeah.
And there's controversy, I think. You know, my team should be in, or, if we'd have played this or done that. When you have a big tournament like this, there is no question who's number one.
Yep. I love it. And we've talked about it from time to time. I mean, I think logically the next step is you break that thing out to like 8 teams. 6 or 8 teams.
Yeah, for college football.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
you
awesome.
got to do it. And that's part of what makes the March Madness tournament so fun is it's a really large – I mean, there's way more basketball programs than there are football just because it costs so much money. But, I mean, you have so many teams in that bracket that anything can happen. And I think you'll see some of that too if you break it out a little further in the football world, even if you go to 8 teams. Now, who's to say a Coastal Carolina last year couldn't have beat somebody?
Yeah. Or my big one, Cincinnati.
Or Cincinnati for that matter.
I thought Cincy, could have went and made some waves or something. But
Sure.
you don't know.
Because they don't play them.
And also, too, if you think about it, you look at some of these teams, and I mean, Oklahoma's not immune to this.
Mm-hmm.
You play your conference, know, and you may pick up, I feel like Oklahoma does a good job of some non-conference, games that they play. But you could go through your conference and be the best, and your conference could be weak.
Yes.
You're not getting to choose and pick in the tournament who you're playing.
Right. You could be who was the first team that Arkansas played in the tournament? I can't it was like Calgary.
I don't know.
Anyway, you could be, 5-0 in your conference and they're weak, but then you go play Arkansas and they struggled with them.
Yeah.
Anything can happen, and that's what's fun, You only have to be better than that team one night.
Yeah. So that's what I love about this. I know we've talked about it. And I'm sad it's over.
Me too.
I like baseball.
But you know what? Hold on. You know what I think is going to change this year a little bit is the transfer portal. Because kids can just leave. Yeah. They can just go wherever. It doesn't even matter anymore.
I could talk for an hour about the transfer portal because I see the pros and cons of the transfer portal.
Maybe that's Sunday.
Let's do transfer portal.
Transfer portal. We can
talk a little bit about some of that. Want to thank again. Rogersville Pharmacy is a big sponsor of ours. And
I saw him the other day out with his bag on.
Yeah,
getting ready to stab some dude.
Amazing. We so our friends over at Rogersville Pharmacy stop by.
Yeah,
visit with them.
Bring back the milkshakes.
You're going to say that every time till he actually brings back the milkshake. So, all right. Hey, we're cutting it short tonight. We want to go over the brackets, though.
Oh, is that what? Do you think people want to know about that?
I don't know if people want to know. I know a couple guys that want to know about the brackets. So it came down. We knew pre-game last night that it was coming down to 2 people.
2 dudes.
Marv
Boyer.
Also known, I'd say his whole name. Marv Boyer and Chris Ballard.
Yeah. How has that happened?
I don't know. So I actually originally thought it was Dr. Kaiser because he is a huge Kansas fan.
Right.
And so I announced that it was Dr. Kaiser versus Marv. Chris didn't let me. He quickly pointed that out. So it was funny. Marv Boyer and Chris Ballard were at Marv's house last night watching the game.
I was there.
How was it?
It was tense.
Marv had the Zags, and Ballard had Baylor.
Sick 'em.
And I should have posted that picture. I should have put it on here. But anyways, it came down. I mean, Baylor last night, hands down, one of the best teams I've ever seen.
They're the best team. I don't think Gonzaga beats them. I don't know. So they might beat them 2 out of 10 times.
Our pool got up to around $500.
Oh,
and we are going to split that with Chris Ballard.
Yeah,
because he is our winner.
And you know what's funny about that? Chris Ballard is a pastor. You know what Baylor is?
It's a Baptist school.
It's a Baptist school.
Yes.
So I think Jesus was on Baylor's side.
Did you ever go to Baylor?
I've been to the campus.
Is it McLean Stadium?
Yeah, yes. Right off the river.
Beautiful. I mean,
so it's cool to drive into.
Yeah. So that's one of my goals is to go to every Big 12 stadium and watch a game.
Yep, I didn't do that, but it is cool. You kind of come over the water and it's right there, like it's the first thing you see.
So you said Chris Ballard is a pastor.
Yeah, I think so.
And he won the bracket.
Yeah.
How much praying went into it? Do you think Ballard prayed for his bracket?
He might have.
I don't know. God's a college football fan or college basketball fan.
I know he is.
So, no, it was fun, guys. We appreciate everyone joining in, having fun with us.
So our winner is Chris Ballard.
Chris Ballard.
Man, congratulations, Chris. Hey, Marv, good job. You did good too, man.
Marv was solid.
Yeah, solid number 2.
So
if you ain't first, you're last, buddy.
I jumped up a lot last night.
I was going to pull it up. I don't even know where I finished.
You were in the top 15.
Oh, that's weak.
You might have been top 10.
Top 10?
No, you were top 18.
I even did a little research and stuff on it, so I'm not sure.
But anyways,
done better.
Yeah, I finished middle of the pack. So I'm going to keep my job here.
Oh, no,
at the
definitely.
Chain Gang.
Yeah, we got to have you
That's
right
not horrible. So, anything else, man?
No, I'm just, it's been a good run in the March Madness bracket.
It's been fun.
We're going to redo next year. We're going to make this thing bigger and better and give back some more.
Yeah, I want to announce half the money goes to the Wildcat Football Academy. The other half, we're not. We thought about taking it and
I'll take the money and run.
But no, the other half goes to our buddies over at the Wildcat Football Academy.
Yeah, help with jersey cost, any kind of equipment they might need. Whatever we can do to help.
Trying to keep
the cost low for the kids to play.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what we want.
You got a couple kids, man. That stuff adds up.
It does.
Guys, we appreciate you tuning in. We will be back on a regular schedule at some point.
Yeah.
Live Sunday nights at 7 for our full shows.
Yeah.
It was announced today we're the #1 sports talk show in Rogersville. So we're wanting to take over the world. So, all right, guys, we'll see you. Thanks for joining in.
Take care, y'all.